Hello everybody, this is Eloping Madame. Happy Wednesday. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I hope you have been enjoying yourself. And feel free to comment and like my videos, especially if you enjoyed them. That lets me know that I'm doing something right and something that somebody cares a little bit about at least. So anyway, I'm gonna do a life update, I think, later on. So I'll leave that stuff out and I'll just get on to this review. So this episode starts out with Gently and Evan back to back. And what I am guessing is premarital counseling that has been set in place by the pastor of the church that Evan grew up in. And they already made it known early on in the episodes, well, as far as the show is concerned, that, excuse me, y'all, that he is not really into religion like that. It's like he's more spiritual than anything, but not, I'm going to church all day, every day. So, I get that. I understand that. But as a part of tradition, he wanted to have the wedding there. And it's like a big, like, I guess, cathedral of sorts. Because I think he said that he was Catholic. So anyway, y'all excuse me. They do this exercise. It's a really cute exercise. And I was shocked because I was really listening. I wanted to see what the pastor was going to say. And he was talking about, gently, will you be able to, help with certain things. It was talking about financial responsibility. He was talking about them, I guess, sharing chores, duties around the house, things that couples would do, and not from a standpoint of how things were back in the day, where it just kind of comes off as, be glad this man marrying you. He gonna take care of you. All you gotta do is be at the house, barefoot, pregnant, and be considered just a trophy wife of sorts, and that's it. And you have nothing really to bring to the table. Like, be there for sex and to make kids, make that food, get in there and do that. So I like the way that, that pastor was actually talking to them about stuff, because I was really thinking that he was gonna, pull something like that out. And I'm like, they are not like that. But one thing that he did do, he did keep it old school when he was talking about how Gently is the rib and all this other stuff. And they actually kind of made fun of that as they were leaving out of that session and, going on about their business. They're actually in the midst of their wedding planning. The wedding is a month out, and she wants to be able to get fittings done today and the cake, all that stuff done today. Like, she's trying to knock out a whole lot of stuff before the month is up, because the wedding will be here. So they leave out, and that girl who we saw her with at one point in time earlier in this show came to pick her up, and they were going to go to Miss Luma's house, which of course is where Gently lives, and look over some stuff. So they made appointments. Like, she has timed things. She's like, y'all got to be at the place to get fitted. And like, she's really kind of panicking, and Evan is kind of trying to make light of it a little bit and be funny. But she's like not here for it, because she's like, being, her parent, her father, so to speak, and the other uncles, everybody has their own different personalities, of course, but they can be kind of difficult. So she's really worried that the things aren't going to go as planned. So that's why she's really, really panicky. And like, he has to basically reassure her that, don't worry about it. I'm going to be where I need to be on time. You don't have to worry about me time-wise. So, like I said, she went to Miss Luma's house, and she's like looking through some things. And she actually is planning on getting her wedding dress made. And it's from some fabric that she got when she was traveling. And this specific cloth material is from Thailand. It was really nice. I don't know if it would be something that I would wear as my main wedding dress. I would probably, like, if I were to do something like that, I would probably wear it for the, reception. But, you know, this is Gently that we're talking about. So I expect nothing less. So she's going to have some woman whose work she's seen on Instagram to actually make her dress next week. So one of the other places that they're going is to one of the venues, and it's a venue that Ben, her parent, picked, and it's basically where they want to have the reception to be held. So they get there. He is so overly excited. Like, he really is acting like a whole daddy out here. Like, he really is acting like her daddy, and it made me so happy. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, even though my father is older, I can see my daddy acting a little bit like this. Like, setting it off. Like, setting it all the way off. Like, he was like, oh, this is a big space. Oh, we can put the band right here, and y'all could be seated right here. Like, he was really setting it off. I was here for it. So anyway, tell me why Evan was supposed to meet her there, and then instead of just Evan being there, his mom tags along. So I saw her. I was like, why? I know I'm wrong, but I'm just saying. I was just like, why are you here? But anyway, everybody's uncomfortable. Gently saw her, and the mama knew she was wrong, because y'all know the comments that she made before. Because it's like, ma'am, you really tried it. Like, you don't even know her, and look what you said about her. Like, why? Anyway, he's trying to smooth everything over in a sense, and kind of like talk in a sense for both parties. And then, you know, Gently's kind of like, all right, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. And give her a little, like, less of a church hug. Like, that hug looked so uncomfortable. I would have just been like, hey, how you doing? Girl, I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. I was like, oh, no. And I live for hugs. Like, I'm a hug person. I love hugs. But I don't know. Because she tried it. The things that she said about her, Gently is a better woman than me. Because I probably would have been like, hey, Mrs. Whatever, how you doing? And that would have been it. Hey, how you doing? That's it. But anyway, y'all. So this is the first time that his mom and her father will be meeting. And everybody looking at them like, what is going on right here? Because it seems to be going well. And he was like, I've been waiting to meet you. I'm so excited, whatever. They talking, and he's discussing the area and all this other stuff. And so she eventually says, you know, my husband is from not too far away from here. He grew up in the Crenshaw area and all this other stuff. And so he was looking like, really? What? So, I mean, they really are talking. And there's this band called Earth, Funk, and Fire. Fiyah. And I'm really thinking these people finna set it all. I really was like, yes, okay. It's gonna be like, she's a brick. I'm thinking it's gonna be somebody like really setting it off. Like, y'all, I was like, what we not finna do is this. Why? Now, as far as the percussion and all that stuff, the instruments that was fine. The man who was the lead singer, he was like, I gotta get you, I gotta get you, I gotta get you in my soul. I gotta get you, I gotta get you, I gotta get you in my soul. I gotta get you, I gotta get you. He had on a whole members only jacket, like the whole band did, and they had like the name of their band on the back of it. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Something that my mama, fun fact, y'all, something that my mama was like very befuddled when she found out about myself and my sister. We both always wanted members only jackets. Y'all, my mama got me and my sister one. 2 different colors. She got me sky blue and white. I don't know, because she already know. They the Auburn fans. I particularly don't want nothing blue. Go and get me black or red or something like that. You knew you was wrong. But anyway, I'm joking. Anyway, and I think she got my sister a cream one. Y'all, why was this was a whole member, and I got excited, but then I was like, oh, nobody this, because my mama know what size I wear. Y'all, see, this is exactly why I was trying This is why I'm an hour late recording like I wanted to. These people dogs been setting it off for no reason, like nothing is happening, and then it just, I cannot. But anyway, back to the story. Y'all, tell me why I opened up my little care packages, so I'm pulling everything out. My mom was like, you're gonna be surprised. I want to know how you think about everything. I pulled the jacket on. I was like, y'all, I put the jacket on. I have big arms. I could put the jacket on. Y'all, the jacket, you might as well say it was like a crop top on me. I have booty for days, first of all. Second of all, I have had on a members only jacket before. Like I told y'all, I live for them, and somebody had one that I was cool with, and I asked them if I could, try it on, and I just wanted to see what it was like to have one on, because I didn't even know they were still making them. Y'all, put that thing on. It was literally like a crop top jacket type situation. I was like, oh my God, no. But anyway, I'm sorry. And their jackets, if I'm not mistaken, they're the same exact blue that mine is. One day, y'all, I might go in there and get it to show y'all, because I might put it on for y'all to just see. Because I was just like, members only. But no. But anyway, that bitch was like, gotta get you. I gotta get you in my soul. He just kept, I was just like, why are we sitting here? And her daddy, her, uncle, whatever he really want to go by like that, he really was like here for it. He asking Evan's mama what she think about it, and she tried to play it off like it was cool. Like everybody is really low key like dying laughing, but trying to catch the beat and the rhythm and all that. And I was just like, what we not finna do is this? Like y'all finna really pay these people to be at this wedding as the entertainment? No. I would rather have she bangs. Oh no, she moves. I would rather have, what is his name? Something hung, whatever. Lies. I would rather pay him than what I heard with that. I could not believe. I was just like, what is we doing? I was so tired. So like I was saying earlier, Gently is getting her dress made, and she actually has some like dashiki type things that she's setting aside for Evan, and he actually did say to her, just surprise me with whatever you want me to wear at the reception. So she was shocked, and so she was actually showing her friend this, and her friend is like, is he really gonna go for that? And she was like, well, he said that he here for it. So I'm like, girl, you better set it off then. I'm here for it. Y'all do that. Have fun. But yeah, and Miss Luma is squared away. Like, she's just like, look, whatever she put on, she gonna be looking good. Like, it don't matter what she put on. She could sit up on the porch with something on. It don't matter. She would still look good. So tell me why they go to one of the next appointments, and that's cake tasting. They went to this woman's house, and this was going to be a cake made from somebody's kitchen, honey, a regular kitchen like what I got in now, regular kitchen. This older lady, is her name Jackie or Jacqueline? Miss Jacqueline made a lemon cake, and she made some rum-soaked cake, and what is it called, Darkest Midnight or something? And Gently's favorite thing in the world is like lemon cake, and the cake looked good, I ain't gonna lie to you. And so of course his mama there, she was like, oh no, I'm allergic, I can't have, I'm allergic to lemons. And so she had the audacity to be like, oh okay, this was nice and all, but we'll let you know. And she was like, let me know what? Like, what you talking about? Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Even her uncle was like, yeah, it's already been decided that she gonna make the cake. Like, the woman was like, yeah, I played, what she say, bridge with her grandmama. So, I mean, I'm making this baby's cake, and whatever cake she wants, what I'm gonna make. So she was like, well, since you don't eat this, I have a leftover piece of cake from something that I gave to somebody that I was catering for last night. And that's what she gave her, that rum-soaked cake. She said that the cake was good, right? She tried it. She tried it. And this is how she tried it. She go try to tell Evan, you know, earlier in the day, oh, well, we got to go see your aunt or somebody. And come to find out, she ain't finna go see nobody. She about to go see somebody at some uppity, upscale cake place. Because she ain't here for the cake. And she don't think that he should have stuff like that at his wedding. And then they done got to the place and he was just looking like, really? And so she was like, well, do you want to sit up here and have all of your classmates from Stanford come in? Wherever the world he went to school, y'all know where. And Silicon Valley and all these people to come in and they see the cake looking like this. Like, are you sure that you want to see that? Don't you want something that's going to look nice? And I was just like, oh my gosh. And in all honesty, I was shocked that I was kind of shocked when her uncle asked her, you know, what is linen? And they actually had a moment because I was like, okay, this heifer being genuine. He was like, you know, what's linen? And because she asked a good question when they were looking at the venue. And he was like, you know, no, she said, well, are they gonna bring in the plates and the linen and all this stuff? And so he was like, you know, good question, but I don't know, and that's something that we'll find out. And then he asked, you know, what is linen? And so she explained what linen is and all this other stuff, and they really had a good moment where she was like, you know, well, it was crazy because he was the one who made me be like, okay, then you better set it off. He was like, well, you know, when you talking about this right here, it makes me feel like, you know, that's stuff that we don't care about. So that's why I never even really paid attention to all that. And so she was like, well, that's fine. But a lot of the times it's stuff like this that y'all do pay attention to, or you don't. But at the same time, it's something that we do, and you could tell that we are there or have been there. Just as the same way it would go if you were to come to my home and you go into my bedroom, you could smell certain things in there and see certain things that's completely different. And you know that I was there. And I was like, okay, then, we'll go ahead. Y'all, so anyway, one of the other places that they ended up going was to a dance class, and it actually was Gently and her uncle, and they were gonna do the waltz. And what they want to do, of course, is they want to start off with the waltz, and then they're gonna set it off with some kind of, you know, whatever little dance they want to do, a dance routine that's like really like, you know how those people do at those weddings. I love stuff like that. So Gently's like, well, you got to learn the waltz first before we can just do this other stuff. Because at first he was like, man, I can't do this. Can we just do what we gonna do? Because you know, once Earth, Funk, and Fire get to playing, I'm gonna be like all like this anyway. I was like, oh my God. So they looked like they were having genuine fun, even though they were not like getting the waltz down like that. Like, it was so cute. It was such an amazing moment. At least for me, I thought it was really cute. That's something that I hope that I could have a moment like that with my father someday. I don't know if it'll happen, but it'll be nice. So anyway, I already told y'all about the cake situation. She did the most. And yeah. And it's kind of like he decided to go along with her. And it's like, now, you know, Gently ain't here for none of this. So why would you sit up here and just go and side with your mama with this stuff? It's her day too. Like, you don't even care like that. All you want to do is be with her. So why are you sitting up here playing into your mama's hand like that? Y'all, so anyway, everybody's going to the fitting. The men have gone on their side. The women have gone on their side. Y'all. So Gently's soon-to-be sister-in-law has definitely gotten a divorce from the brother-in-law, who I cannot stand Evan talking to. Hallelujah, because he seems as though he's trash. But anyway, she was in her feelings, and you could tell. But the blessing in all of this is that she has become more accepting of her daughter. Her daughter came in there, y'all, and unless I can't see, and this is a whole nother child that I don't know about, this child, her hair is cut off. Now, before we saw when Gently took her to get her hair done and all this other stuff, and she just was always in her feelings about it. She was like, she had a fade bald. You know what I'm saying? Not, I mean, you know, it's like enough to, you know, feel that there's some hair there. Like, it was so cute. She has the perfect head for that. I don't know who she is, but her head is perfect for that. So anyway, her mama is in there getting a dress, and she looks really nice. And that's when we find out that she's gotten divorced, and she was like, this is something that I really need to do for myself, and this is the first time I'm feeling good about myself in so long, and not have to be associated with being a wife or a mother. And you know, she was, like I said, she's become accepting of her daughter, and she was like, now let's go over to the other side and get your tux. So I don't know if her daughter is being unique or whatever, but she went over there and got that tux, y'all. Later on, we saw them both walk back and look at each other in the mirror. I was speechless. I was like, yes, ma'am. That, I don't know who tailor fitted that suit for that girl, but yes, Lord. She was so cute. She was so gorgeous. I was like, yes, Lord. So anyway, tell me why Emma's mama showed up, and she was expecting to see Gently trying on wedding dresses, and that's when Gently had to let her know, oh no, I'm just here to make sure everybody else got here and they're getting fitted, and everybody's here, including you, so you can get fitted. So she was like, oh no, dear, I already have my dress. My dress is custom made. I have a ball gown that's already being made for me, or has been made for me, so I'm not getting anything from here. Cool, whatever. So she decides to tell Gently that, you know, she needs to see her, or would like to see her try on some dresses, and Gently go ahead and let her know, I'm getting my dress made. All right, I'm just here for y'all. And she was like, well, that's nice, but wouldn't you want something nice and shiny for your mom to see you in? And so she was like, my mom's not coming. And she looked like she was kind of having a moment with her and actually being a human, but I don't trust it. So anyway, y'all, she was finally able to get Gently to try on these dresses. She tried on this dress, which to me, I feel like with some people, it looks so cute. I thought the dress looked cute. A lot of people might think that dress was ugly, but the way it was on her, to me, it made her skin pop even more. So yeah, tried it on. It was everything. And the mama was like, you know, you don't have to worry about the cost. I'm going to pay for it. And so the woman who was, you know, showing them the dresses and all that stuff, she was like, well, you don't have to worry about it. You know, if you want it, you can have it. And so she was like, I'm not sure I understand. What do you mean? And so she was like, well, your fiance left your car at the front desk just in case you wanted something, and said that you would probably want options and you'll probably want something better. Once you got in the store, you might want to do something else. And I was just like, no, he didn't. This sounds like his mama. Y'all, luckily, the men's area was next door, and she politely walked over there in the dress. He looked at her and was looking like, you look like a snack right about. Like, I was like, sir, please don't do this. The way he looked at her, I was like, ooh, please don't set it off. But anyway, she was very like tired of her spirit, and she was looking at him like, how dare you? I already told you what I'm gonna do. It seems like both of y'all, at first I thought your mama was gonna be the one trying to sabotage something. I thought your mama was the one sabotaging everything all day, but it was you. You over here making all these plans. I thought you didn't care about all this stuff. Like, and then like he had to let her know, like, I just want you to be happy. Same thing he says every single time we come on the screen. All I want is you. He straight up told her, I don't care nothing about all this stuff, to be honest. I don't care nothing about none of this stuff. And if we're gonna really be honest, we could just go by ourselves and, you know, go elope. Without saying it, that's what it was. That's what it is, what it ain't what it's gonna be. And that's exactly what they did. They went to this 24-hour place. And before they went to the 24-hour place, they ended up taking a picture with everybody. And this was the hilarious part. As uppity as his mama likes to be, she ended up taking a picture with everybody who was dressed to the nines, and the outfits that they were all gonna get had the wedding actually happened. She sat up there and had on old regular. Look like I'm about to just run to Belk real quick or somewhere like that. Like I'm gonna just run my errand real quick. Soccer mom outfit on. I was like, girl, you done set it off, and you the one finna make the picture look raggedy. But anyway, everybody looked really cute outside of his mama in the picture. And I was like, y'all better do that. I am here for it. I am here for this. So anyway, y'all, they ended up, like I said, going and eloping. And before she left, actually, they had some t-shirts made up that all the groomsmen or whatever, they were going to wear up under their tuxedos. And it was a rest in peace t-shirt of her father. I thought it was so cute. And it was crazy because her father-in-law to be grew up not far away from where her uncle grew up and all this other stuff. They went to rivalry schools and all that. They had moments where they were talking to each other. They actually bonded. And I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So, y'all, when the nuptials happened, they repeated after the officiant. And it was actually in Spanish, except for when they said to love and to cherish, which I thought was cute. And then they actually got married. So I was like, yes, set it off. I was here for that. I really enjoyed that episode. Now I just want to see where it's going to go. And hopefully Gently doesn't sabotage herself because of her fears of how everything is going to go, because things haven't gone the way that she thought it was going to go in life. Like, it's just a lot. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this review, and I will see y'all later on for a life update and possibly another review. Y'all have a good one. Bye.